Welcome back. We are the Booze and the Bees, and today there is a trending video going viral on TikTok of a woman who was rejected by her matchmaker. The comment section was wild, but whose side are they on? Let's watch the clip, plus her reaction videos to the madness.
Yeah, and make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. That's the first time I said that one. It's
Good
my
job.
turn.
That was good. Nice. Good
Let's
job.
go.
All right, ready? Let's get into it.
I was rejected by a matchmaker this week. She wouldn't be able to work with me. When we met, I told her what I was looking for and told her a lot about me. And I tried to highlight some of my core qualities, including the fact that I'm very, very type A, organized. I like to be the leader. I told her the types of things that I like doing. I also told her I was looking for a man who was also a leader because I don't want to always be the leader, believe it or not. I told her I was looking for someone that was at or above the same income level as me.
Everything she said is everything wrong with the dating market. There's nothing wrong with being a boss woman, but why would a guy want to sign up for that?
Right.
You know, and that's the problem with having mixed feminine and masculine energy, because masculine energy goes really good with feminine energy. But if you're masculine and you expect the man to be uber masculine, that's not going to work. You're going to have to find a feminine man and be able to love that you're taking care of them and not think they're a bum. So that's on you. Guys don't tend to go out and think that their girls are bums because they're not making a lot, because they're doing so much in the household and they're very critical to having such a good family. Like, we know you're valuable, and it's just different values. We don't want the same thing. Two people don't need to change the tires. Only one person does.
Right. Well, let's keep going before I give my opinion on it.
Driven, who is ambitious, who is ready for a long-term relationship and ready to get married. She may have actually picked up on the fact that I'm a little high-strung. I'm not like a stressed out or anxious person. I'm just high energy or type A. This is who I am. And she was asking me, do I meditate? No. Do I journal? No. Do anything woo? And I said, no. I said, in fact, I'm not even on the same planet as woo. When talking about what I didn't like in a man, I said I could never really be with a beta type man. I specifically used the word doormat. I said I would chew them up and spit them out. And her response was, well, I married that type of man. She was saying that, men really like a soft woman, and I should try some of these vision board, journaling, meditating type of things. We're never going to be that type of person.
Yeah, because men they don't want someone that's going to argue with you. Like, they don't want a business partner. They want a love partner. Like,
yeah, and it's not to say that they wouldn't want a business partner. Like, being a business partner with you is phenomenal. It's a great power.
We also already have like our masculine, feminine roles, and you take charge of things that I wouldn't even want to, and I know that you are capable of, and I don't ever question you when it comes to certain things. And then sometimes vice versa. But
yeah, there's certain things you do that are really good and really comforting and really help the household that you're very strong at. Minnie just hit her toe, and it's like, okay, Mom, it's your turn to go be the comforting, supportive mom. Because I'm normally the big, tough, you can get over it guy.
Yeah, it's hard when you have two leaders, because you want to have someone who will take advice on direction and stuff, and not just probably feel like it's always a
struggle.
Struggle, yeah.
Yeah.
She also said that she could sense I had some walls up, which, of course, I'm coming to meet a woman who I'm asking to find my future husband.
What is that?
Sorry about that. A little technical.
Well, don't even say sorry. We're cutting it. So it'll.
Well, obviously
jump right
they're going to
back
have to. Okay, never mind.
We got this.
At the rate of several $1,000s, I, of course, am going to be here really just trying to interview you, my dear friend, because I want to know if I'm going to get my money's worth with you. So, of course, I'm going to have some walls up. I also think it's perfectly normal to have some walls up when you are meeting someone for the very first time, and who also had not taken the time to do her own research on me by stalking me on the internet. She definitely...
So here's a big thing. She's saying, I think it's perfectly normal that people are guarded and hard to deal with. And how dare she not look me up? I'm so important. All of those are negative behaviors.
Yeah, putting walls up with everybody you meet is not a good impression. If you're doing that with a matchmaker, you're going to be doing that on your first dates. And
obviously what you think can't be working, because if you're going to a matchmaker, is because you have had no success in dating. So what you know is probably wrong, and you should probably listen to the experts on it.
Yeah, the expert. Yeah, who you were going to pay.
But
right.
Your walls were too high because you obviously knew better than her.
One of the comments said matchmaker didn't want to deal with the demand for a refund when it inevitably doesn't work out, because she just knows it's already not going to work out. And she's just like, I'm going to save my clients. Okay, let's finish the video.
Definitely didn't have time because she asked for my socials no more than 1 hour before our meeting. So I asked her if she thought I would be ready for her services. Her response, she essentially said that I am not ready for her type of services because I have too much work to do. My walls are too high and I'm not ready for a long-term committed relationship at the ripe age of 38, where I have been in therapy for 10 plus years. She also said that she's too woo for me, which I can accept that. That's fine. However, I shouldn't need to be a woo type person to be worthy of love. She also
said, funny, by the way, I never heard of woo until this video. Woo? I guess it's like people who are into meditation and the whole manifestation board, and they just call them a woo person. I don't know. It was my first time hearing it.
It's cute. I like it.
Woo.
A woo person? Who doesn't want to be a woo person? I want to be a woo person.
I'd rather be a woo. Oh, wait. I was going to, you know what I was going to say? I was going to say, I'd rather be a woo than a boo, but no.
No, because we're boos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I meant. Like boo.
Like boo. Yeah, we're not that.
Because we're woo.
We're woo.
But we're boo.
Yeah, that's cute. I like it.
Okay, let's finish her up because we got 2 more videos of her responding to the comments that she was getting.
That I need to soften a little bit. And men like a softer woman. Essentially, I spent $350 to meet with this woman, have her tell me I am not worthy of love as I am, but the fact that I need to change in order to be worthy of love and partnership. Which honestly, I think for that reason alone, she should have her matchmaking license taken away, because we shouldn't be pushing on these narratives that people are not worthy as they are. And essentially telling women that the type of woman they are isn't worthy of love. That is a narrative.
Okay, can we just start off and say there is no license for this? It's just a service.
There technically is.
From who?
There are licenses.
From what governing body? It
doesn't matter. We've learned that anyone can go get a license. Okay, so you can't say there's no license.
We are now the officiators for matchmaking licenses in the state of Arizona, because there's no officiating board. So it's us now. So anyone who wants to be a matchmaker, you have to come through us at Booze and the Bees to get your license.
I'm not dogging on you matchmakers. I think you guys actually work hard on your profession.
I know you do. And I know that's why this person is struggling so hard, because you're right. They do have clientele. It's like, you're not my only person.
Yeah.
And if you're such a boss, then you'd be able to afford the $350. And it's not just my time. It's everyone else. Like, it's so selfish. Who wants a selfish partner? I don't care if it was a husband. You don't want them to be selfish either. So you can't be just horrible in every metric.
Right.
It should not be given to anyone, or it is dangerous commentary. And the fact that she said this to my face had some audacity. Well, we're celebrating my 38th birthday tonight, and we are going to wash all of what she said aside. I am so excited.
Okay, so then some of the comments said, saying journaling is woo-woo is such a good summary of this video. LOL, the matchmaker heard the word beta and said bye, as she should. I feel like the matchmaker was trying to protect the men she's responsible for matching. They're her clients too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And so here's a video of her responding to a comment saying, girl, there's a reason why you had to pay someone to try helping you find a husband in the first place.
Y'all, I'm a busy working professional. I outsource cleaning my house. I outsource grocery shopping, bringing me dinner. Thank you, Uber Eats. Why would I not outsource this? Do you not know how much freaking time it takes to swipe? Oh, match. Now I got to have these meaningless conversations on a dating app only to find out that someone's not looking for something serious. Then I go on a couple of dates with somebody who says they're looking for something serious, but they actually are not really. They're truly just looking to hook up. So they did a little bait and switch. And then maybe you go on a few dates with somebody who is looking for something serious. And then all of a sudden, 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, you're dating and work's gotten really busy. And all of a sudden now they have no time for dating. Why would I not outsource this front end part of seeking out a future partner that is so time consuming and so meaningless? There's no building intimacy. There's no building connection at that point. It's all just the sourcing.
But isn't she going into the dates having them meaningless because she's making herself reserved and walls up and not also, wanting to put her all into?
Also, there's mixed feelings in the world of dating. Has she ever heard of "It's not you, it's me"? Lady, it's you. They're not too busy at work. It's you.
The call's coming from inside the house.
The call is coming from inside the house. You're doing it, and they're just trying to put you down nicely.
Right. And then she's like, oh, and that's dating. Going on a date doesn't work out. Going on a few dates with someone, again, then it doesn't work out. Going on a few dates for a few weeks. They might have been getting to know you. And sadly, since you are still single and how your personality is online, there's probably a reason they stopped talking to you and got too busy for dating.
And if they are trying to hook up, I mean, again, it's tough out there. They're like, not wifey, but
yeah, it's
still hit it.
It's unfortunate because women are also doing it too. So
yeah, it's just the dating market. It's it's not the guys being scummy when they're still technically single and the girls are technically single and they're going out. So it is what it is. And yeah, dating can suck, but it can suck a lot less if you just try to be a good person about it.
Right.
Potential suitors. Why would I not outsource that when I have the resources available to do so? And yes,
well, she complained.
Matchmakers will source within their existing network to find you someone. Most of the matchmakers I've now spoken to have explained that if they don't have anyone in their network, they are going to go out and do the search for you, meaning they're going to go to networking events, they're going to look on LinkedIn, they are going to do the search for you. And that is why I was so excited about matchmaking. Why would I not outsource this? Y'all, let somebody who is an expert in this space do the heavy lifting of the part of this process that isn't about building meaningful connection. Have them source the potential suitors for me, weed through the weeds, essentially, finding that diamond in the rough for me, or bring me the guys that you think are a right fit for me, and then we'll go from there.
I think she didn't have a right fit for you. You can't find an imaginable person.
Yeah, it's not an imaginary friend. And
yeah.
And what she was saying in the last one is something that is quite a trap for a lot of couples out there, where it's, how dare you say that I'm not deserving of love? It's not that you're not deserving of something. It's that you need to be able to match with your partner, and some qualities in you need to be what the market wants. I can't sell you something you don't want to buy. Mm-hmm. I can't go out at McDonald's and say, okay, now I serve garbage, actual garbage from our garbage can, and you have to buy it. No one will go to that McDonald's. They wouldn't do it.
Okay.
And so if you're saying, here's what I have to offer, it's a steaming pile of poop. Sorry, lady, I'm passing on your pile of poop. It's a good offer. I know you probably deserve love.
She doesn't think it's a pile of poop.
She doesn't think it's a pile of poop, but she's wrong.
That's what's wrong with people who are stubborn and they don't want to change. They don't think they have to change. And if someone says that they're not ready or there's something wrong with them and they can't handle it, and then they go on a whole rant and say you should lose your license because you're wrong, then like obviously you're not going to be good for a partner who you guys are both going to keep changing as you grow. And you can't just be stuck and they're going and changing. And then you're just like, no, I'm perfect. Nothing about me needs to change.
And it's going to suck. You're going to hear a lot of really hard truths in life that you're not going to like, and it's going to hurt you. And you just have to accept that those truths might really just be truths. And it might be something to work on. You can say, I don't believe what this person is saying. I don't like how they said this thing to me. But are their results working for them? Is their life doing what they said it was going to do? Is my life where it wants to be? Maybe their opinion, though I don't like it,
right.
is the right thing.
You're 38 and you're this stubborn. You're 38 and you're still single, and you would think maybe I should take some advice to find love from the experts.
And it's not just her and us too. There's so many things when we come into it and it's like, oh, I hate what that person said. I just totally disagree with everything they're about. They're so cocky and ignorant, but they're the ones driving around in the Mercedes. It's like, maybe there's something they're doing that's really right. And it's up to us to listen to them, because my results don't match their results.
Yeah, and that's okay to have one video and you say something and you have an opinion about it, and then you could get other people's opinions and it can change your mind. But it was pretty clear, like her responses to these videos, she was staying strong with her stance.
And I would hope that she one day does change it, but it's just getting harder and harder the older she gets, because she's already past the point of geriatric pregnancy. That means having a family is very difficult. And I don't know if there's a narrative going out where men don't care about families, and that couldn't be further from the truth. It's one of the biggest drivers of human evolution in society, is that men and women both need to want to have a family for it to work. Men aren't just looking for pretty successful women that they can't have children with. They want someone that they can raise and someone to hold their hand with as they get old and as they get wrinkly, you know? So it would be good to kill that narrative and realize that your time is sadly limited on this planet, and to have children. And as soon as she can't have kids, that gets rid of an entire generation of people. And the men that are as successful as she wants them to be gave up dating in their 20s, gave up having a family until they were older. They're probably going to want to go find someone who can raise that family with them now that they built a successful business. What's the point of having a college fund if you can't have a kid? No college fund to give them to. So,
Right.
It's a sad reality. It's hard to stomach.
Okay, let's watch the last video that I have.
I was already rejected by a Hinge match because of this video. I matched with him on the dating app and we were chatting, and then this video blew up. He said it came across his For You page and he was like, oh, I'm chatting with her. And let me show you what he said. Hinge must speak to TikTok, blah, 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 blah. I realize it didn't work for you, but based off the way you described it, I feel like she's trying to match me with people I would be compatible with. Would you mind giving me her info? Y'all, and of course, I gave him the info, told him exactly who it was because he asked in a private message. And hello, I am grateful I didn't waste a date with this guy. He clearly thinks, based on the video, we are not compatible, and that is fantastic. Let's weed out anyone that is probably not going to be a good match for me. If they see themselves out, that's fine. And he did it in a kind and respectful way, which I totally appreciate. So of course, like I said, I gave him the matchmaker's info, told him to let her know that I was the one that gave it to him. And I hope he finds his match that way.
I think that's just really funny. I think that's a funny response. Like, I saw that video. Like, I just feel like we wouldn't really be compatible, but could you give me her contact information?
That's great.
I think that's really funny.
Hey, she was a really wonderful salesman when she said to outsource dating. So she should be happy that she helped somebody.
Yeah.
Well, actually, she should feel however she wants, and I should, if I was ever in any situation, feel good about rejection, that at least I hope they do well. Because we're on that positivity train.
Yeah, we're staying on the poop choo choo positivity.
On the poo poo.
The poo poo?
The boo.
Oh, the boo boo? Nice.
Yeah.
Not the poo poo.
No poo poo.
That makes more sense.
That was her in dating, not.
Yeah. Yeah, the poo poo train.
The poo poo train.
We're here to get you off the poo poo train. Yeah. All aboard, poo poo.
If you're like us and you can relate to us and how we started, then you realize your life isn't going the way you really wish it was.
If you don't know how we started, go watch our episodes because we talk about it.
We do. It's a lot of episodes. To sum it up, we were sleeping on the floor.
There you go.
I was obese. She was an emotional wreck. And here we are. Not obese, not a wreck, but normal emotions, which is good and appreciated in this household.
Thank you. Thanks. I feel loved and appreciated.
That's good.
Appreciated.
I hope you do, because I love that about you.
Thanks.
And love to have you as a partner.
I love you too. Okay. They're going to be like, oh, mushy.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I would hate to have a relationship like that. Definitely don't use their discount code. No, I'm just kidding.
Still coming soon.
Coming soon.
Yeah, well, that was great. That was a great time. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. What's the final words?
I don't have any.
Okay.
Clearly. Just look at me and I'm like, please. Sometimes it's funny. It's so funny. Like there's like times where I'm like, I'm ready to interrupt you. And then when the moments come, I'll either forget. And then the times when you give me time and you're like, okay, go. And you just look at me. I'm like, I forgot all words.
I don't know any word in the dictionary. What is it? Oh my God. Now I don't know any words. There's this thing that always happens where it's just someone asks, what's your favorite song? And I'm just like, I don't know any music now. I've forgotten all music in all of history. I know no bands or genres. I've got no melodies in my head either.
That's like that clip. Name a woman. What? Name a woman.
I don't even know that clip.
A woman. Oh, really?
No.
It's Billy on the Street. You love Billy Eichner? Billy, I don't know. You know who he is.
Him? Yeah, that guy. He's hilarious. What about him?
Like, help me.
Name a woman. Yeah, I do. Okay.
Oh, God, get there.
I forgot.
I was hoping you were going to be like, oh, yeah, right away.
No, look. See, that's the whole point. That's literally what we were talking about.
Name a woman.
Name one. Oh, God.
Name a woman.
I don't know anyone.
She's just like, ah! Okay. Well,
Yeah, no, that's our life.
Guffaw!
Guffaw. It means boisterous laughter. That was like a bird chirping. Like, guffaw! Sounds like an emu just came busting in the room. Guffaw! I don't know how emus sound. For any of you emu experts out there, is that how they sound?
Oh my gosh.
Guffaw.